Hi everyone, welcome to Cloud Applied. In today's video, we'll see why to crack Salesforce AI certification. Yes, you heard it right. Why to crack Salesforce AI certification. Of course, I'll tell you how to crack Salesforce AI certification, but I wanted to give you a purpose on why to crack Salesforce AI certification. In the year 2018, I enrolled for PGP program in data science. Over the weekends, I used to attend the classes while working on weekdays. And as I recall, significant amount of time was spent on generating text in fields, be it for a product description or a chatbot response or any other text generation use case. For that, as I remember, there used to be a series of steps like selecting the data and doing a lot of pre-processing like tokenization, normalization, step word removal, lemmatization, and vectorization. That is nothing but assigning numerical values to the text words like bag of words or TF, IDF functions. Now that we are done with the pre-processing, we can choose the model like Markov chains, Ngram language generation models, or recurring neural networks, LSTMs. After selecting the model, these models used to be trained on the training data, which would normally take more than an hour to train. And once the data is trained, then the text is generated. And after the text getting generated, we used to do the post-processing steps where checking the grammar and checking the scores of like comparing it with the source text and seeing how relevant is the text. Coming back to today's date, when I created a field generation prompt template in my Agentforce org, none of these topics came into discussion. So what was a cool and intelligent development effort was in the year 2018 that turned out to be a mere configuration, and the practitioners like us need not know all these terms or data pre-processing techniques, like it is just developing text. And that says how efficient AI has become over the years, and it is going to get even better than worse. As a Salesforce practitioner, this is why you need to crack Salesforce AI certification. So Salesforce AI, specifically called Einstein AI or Agentforce. So this certification helps us in understanding the AI ecosystem within the Salesforce, so that it will help us to do our day-to-day development or configuration or any other kind of tasks we do in a very effective and quick manner with the help of Salesforce AI or Agentforce or Einstein AI. It is better that we do job with the help of AI rather than AI doing our job. And remember, working with AI is better than AI doing our work. Before we dive into the how part of the video, I would like to share a personal experience. So my recent video on Data Cloud Consultant Certification has crossed more than 1,000 views, and that gave me immense happiness. Creating these videos take a lot of time and effort. Encourage us by liking this video and subscribing to Cloud Applied. Let's start with the AI Specialist Certification path. So we will see the exam pattern and scoring and the types of questions you can expect for each of the sections and the resources to ace this exam and conclusion. Certification details. Einstein trust layer constitutes about 15% of the certification. That means almost you'll get 9 questions, and generative AI in CRM applications contribute about 17%. That is 10 questions in the exam. Prompt builder, you have 37% in the exam. So this is the main section where you can score a lot, and you'll get around 22 questions in this section. Agentforce Tools contribute 23% in the certification exam, meaning you might get around 14 questions in this section. And finally, Model Builder is 8%. So you might get around 5 questions in this section. To clear the certification exam, you need to score around 73%. That is, 44 questions have to be correct out of 60. And the good part here is you'll have only 3 options for per question. So this might sound a little easy for you in the beginning, but the thing is, out of the 3 options, one option is easy to eliminate, and rest of the 2 options are almost same. So you have to be very diligent while you're selecting your answer. So there is a fair chance that you might lose out on this one, though the probability is 50%. Moving on. The first section is Einstein trust layer. Einstein trust layer has some of the sections where it is a primary basis of the entire Agentforce or Salesforce Einstein. So the main sections that are discussed in this section are zero data retention policy. It is a section that deals with not providing any of your Salesforce data to LLMs to get trained, or any of your data is stored in the third party. So questions around these will be coming in the Einstein trust layer, zero retention policy. Dynamic grounding is nothing but whenever you use any of your Salesforce objects, flows, or any other fields, so they are grounded into the prompt, and relevant information is merged with your prompt template, and it is used for secure data retrieval from the prompts, and all the questions related to this section will be listed in the Einstein trust layer. And prompt defense, it is nothing but system policies on unintended and harmful responses of LLMs. And data masking. So data masking is nothing but whenever your data is being sent to the LLMs for data retrievals, so your private information will be masked so that your data is not shared with the LLMs that you are using. So this is a basic structure, and in the resource section I'll share you where to study related to this. But in this section I just wanted to give a overall understanding on what kind of questions you can expect from each of these sections. So they'll be at a very high level. Generative AI and CRM apps. So basically CRM apps are nothing but Sales Cloud and Service Cloud. So how Agentforce is applied in Sales Cloud, like a SDR or a sales coach. So how it works like that, or how it works as a service agent. So questions related to these sections, how to configure these agents. So you'll get questions related to this, and also you will get questions on the services that are used to perform a specific task. For example, for Einstein lead scoring in sales agent, so what is the service that is being used? Questions like that will be coming up. And one more thing I wanted to add here is a data cloud agent as well. So how Salesforce Agentforce is used with data cloud. So this is one section that I want to additionally add. I'll tell you why I wanted to add this section. So watch this video till the end. So you have so many Easter eggs. So this is one of the Easter egg here. And if you watch this video till the end, you will find so many other resources that will be helpful for you to crack the certification. So in this section, you will get questions around prompt templates, like how a predefined prompt templates can be used in different scenarios, and how to maintain consistency in the responses. So basically all the questions that are discussed are how to configure them, and what are the use cases they are used at. So all the questions you see in this exam are nothing but you need to be mindful of the services and where they are used. And you'll have questions related to prompt templates, like the generic prompt templates like field generation, flex templates, sales emails, and a record summary. So you'll have all these how to configure these prompt templates, and at the same time what are the use cases where you will be using them. So owing to Salesforce certification guidance, I'm unable to get deeper into the kind of questions that are coming in the exam, but just be mindful that you need to remember each and every service and what is the use case. So when you know all these sections, I think you will be easily passing the certification. Data grounding, as we discussed in the Einstein trust layer, so how data is grounded in a prompt builder, so that is what is discussed in this section. And another section is prompt resolution, which is nothing but how a field can be updated with the Einstein AI prompts. In the resources section, I'll share you how to go through this, and I'll share you a detailed notes on having hands-on on these sections so that you remember. And another section is Agentforce Tools. So here you will be getting around like 14 questions or 23% in the exam, like what is an agent, and what are the different types of agents that we'll be working with. There will be questions related to Atlas reasoning engine, like how a reasoning engine works whenever a particular question is asked. You will get questions related to agent builder. So where in the resources I'm sharing, you will have a hands-on trailhead where you can follow the steps to create your own agent. And whenever you are creating your own agent, make sure to make note of those steps, and be mindful of the options that are available on the screen. So there will be questions coming around what this particular option, what this specific option does on this agent builder. So you can get questions like that. So whenever you're following the trailhead which I'm going to share, so please be mindful of the options around the Agentforce, uh, sorry, the model builder. In model builder, you will get questions related to Einstein Studio, the features and application, and the model builder itself, like how to use Salesforce Einstein Studio to build a model, or how to bring our own predictive LLMs and use it. So you'll get questions related to that. And you can also have another machine learning algorithms, like classification algorithms, how they can be used, but you'll get only few questions from this section, so you need not get deeper into this. And as far as I remember, I didn't get much of the questions, but related to model builder, it's better we understand how to use Einstein Studio, and at the same time how to work when we bring our own LLMs, how to configure them, and like I said in the previous sections, be mindful of the use cases. And final thing in this section is model quality. So how do you evaluate model quality is something you'll have questions related to that. All right, so far we have covered all the sections that will be appearing in the exam, and what kind of questions you can expect, and what is the weightage of each of the section that we have seen. And we have also observed that there are a couple of sections where the word agent has been used quite a lot, correct? Even Salesforce realized that. So that is the reason we see a twist in the tail here. So Salesforce AI Specialist Certification is becoming Agentforce Specialist Certification. Starting from 3rd March, 1 p.m. PST, your Salesforce AI Specialist Certification will be becoming Agentforce Specialist Certification. You might have two questions now. What will happen to my Salesforce AI Specialist Certification if I have taken it before March 3rd, 1 p.m. PST? Well, nothing happens to your certification, that stays active. And like any other certification, you need to maintain it for every 1 hour by doing a trailhead module. And what if I prepared for Salesforce AI Specialist Certification, but this is a different certification which we are seeing? So what is the syllabus? Well, we'll be going through the syllabus, but the sections that are not present in this Agentforce Specialist Certification, in my practical experience, I believe the knowledge is really important. For example, when we go through the certification details, so you see prompt engineering. So where in the previous certification we had prompt builder, where almost 37% of weightage was there, but now that weightage come down to 30%. And another section is agent for concepts. So which is nothing but the Agentforce tools in the previous section. And it was 23% in the previous section, previous certification, Salesforce AI Specialist. Now the weightage has increased to 30%. And Agentforce and Data Cloud. So if you remember when I was talking about Agentforce tools, I also mentioned to go through Salesforce Data Cloud, Agentforce with and Data Cloud. The reason why I asked you to do that is if you're taking Salesforce AI Specialist Certification before March 3rd, I've seen a couple of questions that were referring to Data Cloud. So it is better we learn the Data Cloud, how Agentforce is used in Data Cloud. And like we have seen Agentforce and Service Cloud and Sales Cloud. So how agents work in these specific clouds is something we will be discussing. So in the previous certification preparation, what you were doing is you were going through Agentforce tools, where you will be going through Agentforce at Data Cloud, Agentforce at Service Cloud and Sales Clouds at a very high level. Now, what I'm presuming here is we will be going a little deeper into understanding Agentforce and how Agentforce is used in these clouds. And as per Salesforce, by the time I was recording the video, there was no pass percentage, but I presume the pass percentage will be, since it is a certification change, so it might be a little less, like 63% or something. But if it is that, then it's better you take the certification. And also, I wanted to tell you one more thing. Salesforce has announced that Salesforce AI Specialist Certification is free till December 2025. So now you might be getting a question. Is Agentforce certification, Agentforce Specialist Certification is free? Yes, it is free. Till December 2025, Agentforce Specialist Certification is free. So you can take this certification for free till December 2025. But if you want to reattempt the exam, like if you have not passed the certification and you want to retake the exam, then it will cost you $100. So all in all, with the certification changes, I personally do not see any change in our preparation. And trust me, go through the resources which I'm going to talk here in this video. That will help you in having overall understanding on Agentforce and Einstein AI. One is Trailhead, prescribed by Salesforce in the certification section. And all the resource links, I will be posting it in the description section. So please feel free to follow them. And earn AgentBlazer status. So AgentBlazer Status, Salesforce recently rolled out an AgentBlazer Status where you will be asked to do a series of Trailhead modules. And once you finish the modules, you'll get a fancy AgentBlazer badge. What is AgentBlazer Status? Salesforce recently rolled out an AgentBlazer Trailhead. So once you finish the Trailhead, you will be getting an AgentBlazer status, and that status will be reflecting on your Trailhead account. Something like this, where Salesforce says you are an AgentBlazer, and you can see your AgentBlazer progress. So one thing, level 1 is champion, where you can confidently explain Agentforce concepts. And they're also planning to come up with other sections like innovator and legend. So we'll see what time has for us in the store. But for now, do this Trailhead. I'll provide the link in the resources section. Do this Trailhead, and it is very interesting, like how AgentBlazer is. And one more important thing I wanted to talk here is prompt builder template Superbadge. So generally, the Superbadges are very undermined, but if you ask me, this gives a good understanding on how to use a prompt builder, how to ground the object related data into a prompt, and how to use flows and apex classes in a prompt template, and ground your prompt template with your object specific fields and Apex classes and flows, you can see them working. So that gives a decent understanding and might give you so many other ideas on how to use prompt builder and how to make use of your development and platform app building skills. So it is a very interesting. You can choose to skip this Superbadge, but if you want to increase your depth in understanding Salesforce AI, I definitely recommend doing this Superbadge. Once you finish this prompt builder template Superbadge, I think questions related to this section will be a breeze. You will be able to answer them quite easily. In conclusion, I recommend going through the resources that I'm sharing here, and at the same time, uh, increase the depth of your Agentforce and Salesforce AI knowledge, because this is going to grow even better than worse. So, having a good foundation really helps. I hope this video has given you a decent understanding on how to crack Salesforce AI Specialist Certification. Before you sign off, please subscribe to Cloud Applied.